يعطيكم العافية شباب الصبايا. So in this video, I'll talk about how to use the right hand rule in order to determine the direction of the torque. First of all, let me go to the previous lecture and take this formula. This formula will give us the magnitude of the torque only, no direction. But you have to pay attention that I have two main components, the lever arm distance and the acting force on the rigid body. So in order to use the right hand rule, you need to pay attention to the following. First of all the time you are using your right hand. This number one. Number two, you have to pay attention to the direction of your fingers and the direction of your thumb. So your thumb sometimes could be out of the page and sometimes into the page. Now, the direction of your lever arm determine the direction of your fingers. In other words, align your fingers in the same direction of the lever arm or R vector. Number two, curl or rotate your fingers toward the force. In this case, you can see your thumb either out of the page or into the page. When I said out of the page, that means the torque is positive and counterclockwise. And when we said into the page, that means your torque or the torque of your force is negative or into the page or clockwise. Okay, let's go to the following example. This is my force, and this is the lever arm as a vector. So all what you have to do is align your fingers in the same direction of R. As you see here, this is your fingers, and obviously the thumb is out of the page. Now, the second step, so easy. All what you have to do is curl or turn or rotate your fingers toward the force, as you see here. So clearly the direction of the torque is counterclockwise or positive or out of the page. Second example, as you see here, this is my lever arm direction all the way to the right. That means your hand right should be all the way, your fingers should be all the way to the right. You have two options. Either your thumb is into the page or out of the page. But when you are look to the force, okay, your thumb should be into the page as you see here. Then turning your fingers will give you a rotation in the same direction or will give you clockwise rotation. By the way, if you put or if you flip your right hand, okay, like your fingers all the way to the right and your thumb out of the page, that means your rotation should be upward or counterclockwise, but the force is down. That force you to flip your fingers. I'm sorry, flip your thumb to make it into the page. Third example, I have here my lever arm is all the way along y-axis and the force all the way to the right. So it's so easy. First step, you need to align your fingers as you see here, your fingers all the way upward or vertical to the y-axis, positive y-axis, then rotate your fingers toward the force. This will give you negative rotation or clockwise rotation. That's why the torque here is negative. See you next time. Thank you so much.